Good evening, guys. It's me, Alistair, from Desire to Inspire, creators of mental health awareness. As you know, that I've been busy doing lots of other things. Well, today I've been busy working on my own story, okay? And I'm going to tell you a story about three special ducks: an ugly duck, a bad duck, and a good duck, and how they all come together to help each other. And this story is aimed at children, parents, families, friends, any of those. It all comes into those boxes. So without further ado, I'm going to start with the story. I'm talking a little bit quieter tonight, okay? So this is my story, and it's called Quackers Academy. Here we have the head teacher. He's Mr. Drake, and then we have the duck is the good duck. We have Quiddly Duck, which is the bad duck. And then we have Penny Duck, which is the ugly duck. Okay. So, once upon a time, there's a school called Quackers Academy where ducks were welcome from all walks of life. The head teacher was called Mr. Drake, who was warm, kind, caring, and wanted the best for his student ducks, and often liked it when all his ducks were in a row. Today was the start of a new term. There was lots of freshness in the air, and the sun was shining down on the school. Mr. Drake welcomed the ducks into the school, one by one. There are lots of different ducks in the school, but today we are going to talk about these ducks in particular. The bell went at Quackers Academy. "Everybody inside," said Mr. Drake. Mr. Drake took the register. He went through the ducks one by one. Penny Duck, here, sir. Quiddly Duck, here, sir. Butt Duck, here, sir. Pence Duck, here, sir. Fibre Duck, here, sir. "Good, you're all here," said Mr. Drake. "So today, class, we're going to learn your names and a little bit about yourself." Mr. Drake says, "Who would like to go first?" One duck sticks his hand up. "Me," says Butt Duck. "I live in a big mansion called Duck Towers with my 3 sisters and 3 brothers, my auntie and uncle, and I hope one day to own the mansion and have lots of money." Next said Mr. Drake. "Me," said Quiddly Duck. "I live in a caravan with me grandma Duck, as both me mummy and me daddy are no longer here. My grandma makes the best cakes ever." "Your turn, Penny Duck." Penny Duck is very shy. "Well, I live in a pond and have to move ponds because my mummy and daddy have split up. One lives at one side of the pond and the other one lives at the other side. And we don't live all together no more." The bell goes. "Playtime," said Mr. Drake. All the ducks went outside except Butt Duck. He just wanted to count his money. I didn't know how to make friends. He never left his mansion and didn't think he was brainy enough to live up to his family's name. He said, "Even though I have everything I really want," he said, I really want friends most of all, to play with, to share and care for each other." Quiddly Duck came bouncing in. "You can play with me, Butt Duck. Tag, you're it." He says, "Come and chase me." Mr. Drake saw Penny Duck all alone in the playground and said, "What's the matter, Penny Duck?" "I too find it hard to make friends. Look at my face. It's ugly and nobody likes me." "Nonsense," said Mr. Drake. "We all are beautiful inside and out. You just need to believe in yourself. And I had to leave my last school because other ducks were calling me names and not being very nice to me. So Mummy Duck moved here and Daddy Duck swam by a week later. When he had seen us, he seen that we had moved. Fivepence Duck said, "You can come and play hopscotch with me." Quiddly Duck was pulling at the feathers of Fivepence Duck. Fivepence did it back, and Quiddly Duck started to cry. But Duck said, "Why are you crying? I'm always getting into trouble, and I don't know how to be nice to people. That's why my mummy and daddy are not here anymore." Mr. Drake came over and hugged both ducks. "Now listen here, we are all different, and sometimes in life we can't control things, but you must not blame yourself. You must live the best duck life ever and believe in all of you." All the ducks came over to each other and gave one another a duck hug. But Duck says, "Having friends is so important. They help us with things. Cuddly Duck, it's important we understand we are all different, but we should make sure everybody is included no matter what." And Penny Duck says, "It teaches us the important things in life, what matters, the things that are important, and the things that are not." Mr. Drake, Yes, said Mr. Drake. "I can't wait to come back to Quackers Academy tomorrow." Mr. Drake said, "You are the most polite, thoughtful, caring ducks I have ever met." So guys, what did we learn from the story? Well, I'll tell you. We learned that they all came from a different background. Each duck lacked confidence in certain areas of their life. How each duck had been affected through their life up until now. The ducks were named after money, showing that we should value everyone. And they all help each other through things in the end, becoming friends. So, and a little bit more about the characters, basically, of the story. So Penny, which was the ugly duck, she was self-conscious of her looks, was bullied and poor, and her parents had separated. With Quiddly Duck, he was bad. He was the bad duck. He hurt people close to him because he didn't know how to be kind, and he had depression and was stuck in the past, and blamed himself for no longer having a mummy or daddy and live with grandma in a caravan. And Butt Duck had anxiety because he was worried about his future and not being able to live up to his family's name. Even though he lived in a mansion and had lots of money, he was not happy, and realised friends were far more important than anything else, someone to play and have fun with. This story was brought to you by me, Alistair Smith, from the creators of Desire to Inspire. Yeah, so that's my little story that I've come up with today, and I thought I'd share it with you all, okay? Because I think it's really important that from an understanding from parents to teachers to families, that, you know, that people, we need to realise that children mirror teachers' behaviours, mirror parents' behaviours. So you need to set a good example, really. We're all guilty of doing it, and we all need to set good examples and be happy, because when we're not happy, we project that out. And when we project that out, we make others feel inadequate and not good enough in themselves, and don't value them, and they don't think they're capable of doing things. So I wanted to bring this story to life tonight, just to share with all you guys. Yeah, that's it really. Sweet dreams. Night, guys.